The underlying factor of each and every depression that I had, I look at it now and I'm like, it wasn't. It is now time for me to fetch my kids from school, so I'm just gonna quickly drive there and then fetch my kids and let's go. To school. I'm waiting for my daughter to come. She usually finish early and go fetch my son, and now they are here. So this is the time where I am going to start with my biblical counseling studying. So these are the books that I'm using for this module. So this module is Christian life issues. So all the issues that we are facing as Christians, so that's what we are covering. So these are issues like decision making, trials and tribulations, and maybe the devil attacking us, how when you are like knocked down by the devil, how to come up. So these are the things that I'll be recording and also teaching you guys so that we all grow together. So the first one is Pilgrim Progress by John Bunyan. So this book is basically a story of a person who actually struggled as a Christian. So it just shows the progress of how a baby Christian will come into Christianity and getting their salvations and how they should actually act. So there is a movie on YouTube which you can watch. So it is not so 100% clear, but then guys, I suggest you should watch that movie. So I'll find the right one because there are many of those movies. So there's also volume 1 and volume 2. So sometimes they will say refer to volume 1 and then you will read and get a detailed explanation of whatever you need to cover at that point. So maybe say for example they want you to deal with forgiveness. So we don't just deal with forgiveness at a shallow level. So they will say maybe go to volume 2 chapter so and so and then read deeper about forgiveness, the scriptures that I use, what happens when you don't forgive, and then I will go into detail. So you see how they are preparing us to be Christian counselors, but then also go into the Bible because the Bible is the solution to all our problems. And I did learn from here that each and every issue that we face in our lives, it is in the Bible, and it also helped me as well. I mean, I've been a person who struggled with depression, and now they went deeper and deeper to depression, saying what causes depression. And if you can check, it's usually saying you became sad because someone said so and so, and you believe whatever that person said. If God says you are this person and this person say you are this person, who do you believe? So obviously if you believe this person, you will go sad and then you will go into depression. So the underlying factor of each and every depression that I had, I looked at it now and I'm like, it was sin, because most of the time, I remember first time, it was because I wanted a boy and I couldn't get that boy. Then I became depressed, and then at some point, it was when I was working, I felt like everything was just too much, like the family was demanding a lot from me. And then the Bible will teach you that you have to be open, you have to speak, you have to explain to people what you can afford to help and what you cannot afford. And then I remember that incident, it was because I wanted a house at Cook-Study-Errants-CHIT, and at that time, it forced for us to buy that stand, and it was expensive, but we bought that stand at Cook-Study-Errants-CHIT and we couldn't afford to build. So these are the things that are happening, and I am learning that the Bible actually does have each and every answer, and also how to raise kids. And then when it comes to that topic, I can go deeper and deeper, because sometimes we can talk and talk, but then if our kids are not going to listen, they are not going to listen. Their choice, it's them who will make. That's why you find a child who had everything, good education, everything was just good for them, but then at the same time they went AWOL, and you cannot blame yourself for that. All you have to do for that child who decided to go into drugs, who decided to succumb into peer pressure, is to pray until that child comes. And sometimes at some point these kids never come back. I mean, they even gave an example of John Piper, his son, who actually decided he doesn't want faith, he doesn't want to live like a Christian. He went and drank and took drugs and whatnot, but John Piper kept on praying, especially with pastors' sons and daughters. They usually go somewhere, they never usually follow. Most of them, it's not all of them, but most of them, they usually never really follow. And when they go left, they usually really does want to prove a point that they are in control of their lives. So these are the things that I'm learning, and I am going to teach you. I might not go into detail because, guys, it wouldn't be fair for me to share everything and then for you guys not to do the course. If you want to do the course, it is an institution, STTM. I'll leave the details as well, and or you can comment if you want such information, and then I'll show you. So I am now going to connect into my laptop, then I'll show you the screen, how we do assignments, how we do the discussion forum, and then you can just see exactly how it guides me, the notes, then how I read, how it refers to the book. So that's what I'm going to show you. So now I'm in the website, and then you just click the course that you are focusing on. So this is the chapter, Christian Life Issues, and then usually there's chapters. So now Christian, he's in a journey where he's going to a beautiful land where he's accepted by the family. So that beautiful land can be like a church where he's accepted by fellow Christians, and then they are actually introducing him. As you can see there, they'll show you which page to read, and then there's also scriptures which will guide you on what Christian actually felt and how they received him, and then basically teaching how a church should receive a new Christian. So this PDF will guide you on how to actually navigate, and then you submit your assignment. So there are questions which are assigned, so you'll have to go through those questions, and then the questions are many, like something like 50 to 60, and then you have to go, sometimes you describe, and then you just submit your assignment when you're done answering those questions. So that's what the grading is all about. And then this grading is actually set up in America. So after you do a Bible quiz, and depending for that week, and then you just answer certain questions. So it's like a quiz where they check the knowledge for scriptures, and then after you're done for that week, so the following week again you will move on to a different topic. So that's how it basically works, studying online as a biblical counselor. Okay guys, I'm not done with the assignment, but then at least I made progress, and I will finish later on. Thank you so much for watching my videos and also supporting me. This encourages me to also learn more so that I can share more with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment. Even if you just type hello or you just type thanks, that benefits. The algorithm doesn't know. As long as you typed and you click the like button, if you like the video, the algorithm will send the video to more people. So my goal for this year for this channel, I wanted to get to 10,000